Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. I'm going to wait for a couple of minutes for everyone to join, and I'm also going to notify all the members across my social media that we are starting. Hello everyone, so join me on my YouTube channel. We are starting the live stream. Okay. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions in the live chat. So, how are you today? And where are you from? All right. Let's see if we have anyone here. Hello everyone, if you're ready to learn, then join me in my live stream on YouTube. All right, I think now everyone is notified. Everyone is notified. Everyone knows that live stream is going. It's happening. Okay. All right, I see that some people are watching now, but probably you are too shy to answer the questions. Well, don't be shy because this live stream is going to be interactive. I'm sure that you know many of these words, but of course we are going to practice the pronunciation and yeah, pronunciation of these words. And some words, of course, are going to be new. So today we are discussing 100 holiday words. So these words are connected with the time when you go on a trip or maybe a longer travel voyage. Yeah, we're going to discuss different travel essentials, documents, and so on. And let's see how you are ready for the holiday season, right? Because summer is coming. Summer is coming. So don't be shy and join the conversation in the live chat. Okay. All right. Now everyone knows everything. Everyone has the link. We are going to have several rounds. So the first round, by the way, I need to warn you, sometimes my software, my streaming software loses the connection with my presentation. So sometimes I'm going to do the thing that I will show you right now. Sometimes I am going to do this. Yeah, because otherwise it doesn't work. So we are going to have several rounds, and each round is devoted to a different topic and has a different game there. Right, so in the first round, you have to look at a fragment of a photo, comment what you think it is in the chat, and then I will show you the full photo and you will check your answer. Also, sometimes I will look here and check the answers because I have the chat. I can see the chat only on my phone. How, teacher? How are you? I'm very well, very well. Excited to teach you some new things. Yeah. So, let's start. Round 1 is all about travel documents and essentials. And the first fragment, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? And this is? Waiting for your answers. Yes, that's right. You are right. This is a passport. Good job. Good job. Okay, now the next one. What do we call this? Hello, hello. I'm glad that you're joining. So far we have already started and this is round 1. In the first round we are guessing, we're looking at the fragments of the photos and trying to guess what these things are. So now it's the second one. Okay, we have a ticket, all right. Well, this is actually a boarding pass. A boarding pass. Yeah. This is actually a boarding pass. Okay, next one. This might be a little bit difficult, but that's why I left more words and more more words and more words, so that you can guess what it is. This thing is very important when you travel actually anywhere. Like if you want to stay safe, or in case something happens, you know that you are covered and you wouldn't have to pay your own money. So what is it? What is it? What are your thoughts? This is a couple of more seconds to let you send me the answer. And this is an insurance card. This is an insurance card. All right, moving on to the next one. I think this is an easy one. We use it every day. Okay, sorry, so far you didn't see the answer. Just a second, I'm going to do my magic trick with switching. Yes, so number 3 was an insurance card. And now on to the next one, that is number 4. Number 4, and this is, we use it every day. This is very important. What is it? What is it? Just in case this one is not a real one. The numbers are fake. So what do you usually have to take with you? Let me check for the SIM card. All right. Well, this is actually a credit card. A credit card. Okay, on to the next one. Number 5. What's that? Let's think. If the previous one was a credit card, sometimes we also have to take with us. What do we call it? What is the word for it? It is especially important in, well, now that I'm thinking of it, it is important for any place, right? Because when I traveled around Asia or while traveling around Europe, you definitely need this. Otherwise, sometimes you wouldn't be able to pay with your credit card. So you can't see all the pictures. Yes, you can't see. This is the thing. You see the fragment of the photo and you have to guess what it is. Money, cash. That's right. You are right. This is cash. Next one, number 6. This might be a little bit tricky because this is actually a very useful, it's not a device. This is a very useful organizer for all the important documents that you take with you on a trip. Because as you can see, there is cash, there are cards, also you can put a boarding pass there or boarding passes there. So what can it be? What would you call a thing that can keep all these important documents? Do you have any ideas? It might be a little heavy though, right? But very convenient because then you wouldn't have to think twice. Oh, where's my passport? Where's my visa? Where are my cards? And so on. A wallet. A bag, a wallet. This is a wallet. Yes, it is called a travel wallet. It's a little bit bigger than the wallet that we are used to because you can fit in anything there. As you can see, a passport, boarding passes, cash, cards, for a phone. On the one hand, it can be dangerous to keep everything in one place, right? But on the other hand, it is very convenient. Yes, yes. Hello, hello. So, next one. Next one. Number 7. This can be quite confusing as well, but this is the thing where you plan your trip. Like you write where you will go, what time you will go, what you will do there, and maybe even how much money you are going to spend. It depends on like what it depends on what you need. And it depends on how you plan. How you plan. That's a little hint for you. A calendar, okay. To-do list. Is it a timetable? All right, this is called travel itinerary. Travel itinerary. This is very useful when you plan the trip, and also if you keep it with you, then you can stick to that plan, or maybe you can even replan a little bit. But travel itinerary is basically what you are going to do during your trip. Okay, next one. I think that would be the easiest one because we wouldn't survive in an unknown place without it. Although now we don't use them as in paper. We love them being digital. Yeah, we love them being digital. So, what is this useful thing that you need when you go to a new place? Oh, definitely. To-do list is also great. Yes, for sure, for sure. It's just to-do list is more vague. It's more like blurred. This is just the list that you want to do. But when you have an itinerary, it includes timing, places, and activities, like everything. Sorry, you didn't see the answer. Thank you for letting me know. This is very important, and please keep letting me know because the magic trick and that tricky word itinerary. Itinerary. Travel itinerary. Yeah, it can be really hard to say because of this nerary. Travel itinerary. The presentation is dead. Yes, I now it's back to live and let's go on. So, let me vent about this picture again. Number 8, the thing that we cannot survive without when we go to a new place. When it is a city, a country, maybe even like hiking, what do you take with you? Although I'm not sure if we would have one during, although I used it. Not as a paper though, right? As I mentioned before, not as a paper, but a digital version of it, which I find personally, I find more convenient. A map, and that's a map. That's right. That's a map. I'm sorry, I could not mention it. I had to mention it. It was really important. All right, next one. These are not just books, just in case. I wouldn't do this simple. These are not just books, but these are the books that help us to learn more about a place. Actually, these books of this particular brand are still really popular, which surprises me a lot. And yeah, people still use it, people still buy them, like these books. Although, again, I personally prefer a digital version. It's easier to carry around. Like, can you imagine carrying all these books? Yeah, by the way, people take these books with them on trips. So what are they? Shield? Any other ideas what these books can be? They give you an idea about the place. They tell you what you can see there, like either about one city or about the whole country. So what you can see there, where you can eat, where you can stay, how much money it may cost you. Ebook. Okay, these are actually guidebooks. That's a guidebook. Yeah. I used to have one about Vietnam, and I think that's it. All the rest I would get online. Yeah, because even travel booklet is a little bit thinner than this one. And travel booklets contain less information than guidebooks. Yeah. So, the next one. This is not a travel document, but a very essential thing. Like you cannot. No, you can, but in most cases you cannot travel without it. And you take it with you on a long travel, on a long trip. So, what can it be? Yeah. By the way, I decided to upload the photo of this thing in my favorite color, although I think I wouldn't buy it in this color because it's too murky, you know, like it is really, really easy to make it dirty. I know, it's a suitcase. It is a suitcase. That's right. Yes, it's a suitcase. A suitcase. And this one is ready to travel. Okay, good, good. Next one, number 11. Sometimes when you don't travel with a suitcase, for example, lately I've been traveling without any suitcases, but with this thing, because now traveling with a suitcase is becoming more and more expensive. So, and if you travel on a budget like me, then you will take this because it is allowed to travel. Okay. The presentation is dead. Again. Yes. Now you can see it. So I've been talking about this thing. I know that now you can see only like 25% of the photo. So this is a thing when you cannot travel with a suitcase, you take this one with you. So what do you take with you? If you don't have a suitcase and you travel on a budget, like me, where do you put all your things? A bag, okay. Can you be more specific? Because a bag is a very is a word that can mean any bag. Handbag, backpack. Yes, that's a backpack. And I also put here rucksack. Rucksack is used in British English and backpack is used in American English. So I decided to put both of these words here because you can meet them both. Yes. Okay. Next one, number 11. It's a little bit tricky, sorry. So this is kind of the same thing as the previous one, but when you walk around the city. When you walk around the city. When you walk around the city, you would take it and you walk around and because you wouldn't need that previous rucksack for your trips around the cities, you know. You would use this one. Zimmer. Handbag. Okay. This is just to make you laugh. Small backpack for day trips. Just a smaller one. And that's it. Okay. Next one. What is this? I think this is very important to stay. You can see the slides. Okay. This is very important to stay safe during your trips. And even like when you give your luggage into the hands of the people who would carry it and so on. We still know there are some cases and of criminal activity. So this thing is very important for your personal, not your personal, for your luggage inside safety. A lock. A lock. Okay, okay. Yes, this is called a suitcase lock or luggage lock. Yes. Okay. Next one. Also a good one because sometimes your luggage gets lost and you can fill this in before going on a trip. And then your luggage may find you. Then they will bring it back to your home, of course, during your vacation. Then you would have to buy some stuff, I guess. But anyways, it is always good to put it there. It is always good. Yes, I tricked you. I tricked you. That's a notebook. Not really, because it would be difficult to put a notebook on your suitcase. Just a little hint. You put it on something. Anything else? Any other ideas? A note. It is closer because yes, it is a kind of a note. But it is a luggage tag. A luggage tag. Yeah, so you put it on a suitcase or maybe even on a rucksack, and yeah, you can be relaxed about your luggage. Yes. Next one, moving on to number 15. We are still on the topic of bags, by the way. This is another kind of bag that you take with you. Again, you actually would take it out of a suitcase or a backpack or a rucksack, and you would wear it in the cities and so on. You would put, as you can see, your phone there, your cards. Yeah, but it is like also very important to have it here. To have with you on while you travel. So what do you think this thing is called? What do you think that this thing is called? It's a kind of a bag. That's true. That's true. But what bag? Any ideas? Okay, so this is neck pouch. Neck pouch. I personally don't have such. I think I had, and it was very inconvenient for me because this lace that you see, like it is really thin, and sorry, my presentation didn't work again. Neck pouch. How about we call them all as bags? Of course we can, but you know, in case you want to buy such thing and you are abroad and then you come to the person, and of course you can show everything with your body language, like I want to get a bag that you put here, right, and that you can put many different documents in, of course, but it would save you time, and it would save the time for the seller if you just say neck pouch, like I want this neck pouch. Yes. Okay, next one, number 16. Some people hate it. It's also a bag, by the way. Some people hate it, some people love it. I personally love it. It's very convenient. Again, it's very safe to carry this kind of bag around, and I have one for walking with the dogs because I can put my phone in, I can put the snacks, poop bags, you know, keys, everything, and it would be quite easy to take it off me. So I would personally have Just kidding. I would personally want to have one more, but just for the trips. But I haven't found the one that I would really love to have. So, handbag. Oh, okay, okay. You don't see it for now. Yeah. Okay. This is actually a fanny pack. A fanny pack. Yeah, this one is transparent. I wouldn't want to have this one. But, anyways, fanny pack. All right. Now we are moving on to round two. So here you will just see the photo. So look at the photo, choose the correct answer, and comment what you think it is in the chat. Yeah, this one is very easy. We are going to talk about clothes. So, yeah, clothing. So what are these? What are these? Write your answer in the chat. I usually take maybe 2 or 3 t-shirts if I go on a short trip, and yeah, usually black and white, and one of a color but of a different type. But that's it. I really love, so during winter time I would also pack some sweaters and so on, but t-shirts are of vital importance. Yes, yes. T-shirts, t-shirts. Good. Next one. What are these? What are these? I have them too, but I think I rarely take them on trips because we tend to travel during cold times, you know. So I never get a chance to take them with me. What are these? What are these? What would you call them? Waiting for your answers. Although I do love wearing them, but yeah, I have only one pair of these. Yeah, it is difficult. Okay, okay. Any ideas? What do we call them? 3, 2, 1. Shorts. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Shorts. Shorts. Okay, good, good. Well, these are super easy, super easy. What are these? I think we're going to deal with the section of clothing really fast. So what are these? Number 19, and we wear them every day. I don't know if you wear them to work, if it's allowed at your workplace, because there are some rules and regulations that we have to follow. Personally, since I'm a freelancer, I can wear whatever I like. Yeah, pants, jeans. Yes, yes, these are jeans. These are jeans. Good, good. And the next one, what are these? Trousers, jeans. No, the previous ones were, we just call them jeans, yeah, and then trousers are made of a different material, not jeans. Yeah. So, moving on. Let me do my magic trick. What are these? Share your ideas with me. Sorry, I needed that sip of water a lot. And the second one too. Yeah. So, what are these? I noticed that among my students, women tend to remember this word better than men. Dresses, that's right, that's right. These are dresses. We cannot say dressing because the dressing is actually what you put, what you add to your dish. Yeah. For example, there are different salad dressings, yeah, but this is a dress. Next one. This is Very beautiful one. By the way, these photos are made with AI. Beautiful. I'm perplexed how AI can make such stunning things. Yeah. So, um, let me see your ideas about this one. What is this? Also, women tend to remember this thing better. And we all know the reason why. But, anyways, I do have a couple of these. But I also don't. Oh no, I'm lying to you. Actually, do take them with me on trips. That's right. A skirt. Yeah, a skirt. Good. Some people may find it hard to pronounce. That's a skirt. A skirt. Good. A skirt. Next one. Next one. Here you may have actually several options because this thing is called differently in British English and American English. I have it in British English here, but if you send me the American version, that's totally fine. Yeah, this is funny how American and British English can be different in such simple things, but anyways. Um, yeah, I am a fan of these. I have so many sweaters, and I think uh, I gave away the word. I gave away the word. Yes. I'm sorry that you have to leave. I hope that you can watch this live stream later. Yeah, of course, it will be recorded. So, yes, that's sweater. I start speaking and I accidentally give away the answers. That's a sweater. I'm interested in an American version. Do you know the American word for it? Do you have any ideas what it can be? Well, this is actually a jumper. A jumper. Okay, next one. This thing helps us when it rains and we still want to go and see some places. So we put it on and it protects us from drops, from getting wet, from all the humidity and so on. Although again, like I don't like wearing this thing because I get really sweaty. Like it's plastic. Yeah, I think it's made of plastic. So yeah, I used to wear these things a lot when I lived in Vietnam. They kind of saved me. It depended on this thing and on the quality of this thing. Yes, that's a raincoat. Good job. That's a raincoat. Yeah. Now, the next photo is kind of close. So this is also the thing that we put on when it is rainy, but also this thing is a little bit warmer. This thing is a little bit warmer and it still doesn't let doesn't let raindrops get through this fabric of this thing. So your main focus will be to understand like how do we say how can we describe fabric that doesn't let water in, doesn't let water in. How do we name it? What's the name for it? This is, I personally don't. No, I'm lying. Of course, I have such. But this is my winter one. But it still doesn't let any drops in. Like hoodies. This is a waterproof jacket. A waterproof jacket. I really wanted you to concentrate on this adjective. Waterproof. Waterproof. Yeah, a waterproof jacket. Okay, no worries, no worries. That's a waterproof jacket. Just a second, it doesn't work again. And there you go. There you go. A waterproof jacket. Yeah. We can name many things waterproof if they don't let water in. I think we have waterproof shoes, right? Waterproof trousers. Do we have waterproof trousers? I think we do. I think we do. Okay, next one, 25. What's this? What is this? Really important to have when you go on a beach vacation, when you when you actually go to the swimming pool and train. Yeah, very important. Waterproof is too long. Yeah, it might be. It might be. But again, may help you when you try to find some things. Yeah. Bikini. Mm. This is a swimsuit. A swimsuit. A bikini looks a little bit different, but it fits the category of a swimsuit. Yeah. So now this is for men. What do we call these? And not shorts. These are not shorts because men usually wear them when they again when they want to swim. Yeah, when they want to swim, I think they are also made of some specific material. Yeah, that lets you swim. Yeah. So what can it be? What is the name of this? This is okay. That refers to the previous photo. I called them bikini. Well, this is for men. We call them trunks. Swim trunks, swimming trunks, or just trunks. Sea shorts. I like it. Sea shorts, but they are trunks. Yeah, they are trunks. Okay, next one. I'm sorry for the photo. It looks a little bit strange. I just noticed it like right before the live stream. These things are quite strange. They look strange. Yeah. But again, I made it with AI, so this is what it could do with it. I guess this garment is difficult for the AI to create. Yeah. Yeah. Those were trunks, but these are actually very important all year round. Yeah, you wear them all the time. We wear them during summer, we wear them when we are cold in winter. So, what are they? They are 3, 2, 1, and socks. Oh, socks. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I now understood. These are socks with an O. Socks with an O. Okay. Next one. What do we call these? Just one word for female and male things like these. What do we call these? Also, we have to stay clean, so we have to take them with us. These are these are 3, 2, 1. This is underwear. This is underwear. Yeah. And this word is applicable for both men and women. So female underwear and male underwear. Okay. Okay. Next one. I don't know if you take them with you or not. I personally love to have them when I go to. Just a second again. Didn't work. And like that. Okay, so back to the word that is underwear. Underwear. And moving on to the next one. I don't know if you take these with you or not. And I personally prefer to have them because when I sleep at a different place, I want to still feel cozy and comfortable, yeah, and like homey. So I do have them all the time with me. But again, there are two different spellings of these. So how do you spell them? What are they? What are they? What is the word for it? Sorry, for them, because this word is in plural and we always treat it in plural. And these are and I'm going to reveal these are pajamas. Pajamas. As you can see, there are two different spellings. We can spell it with a Y and we can spell it with an A. When we spell it with a Y, this is, yes, pajamas. So when you spell it with a Y, this is British English, and you say it with the short sound E, P, pajamas. Pajamas. When you spell it with an A, there is a short sound E. This is American English, and there is a short sound E. Pajamas. Pajamas. That's the only difference. P, pajamas. Pajamas. These sounds, the first part, you can barely hear it because the stress is on jamas. Jamas. So you can actually pick anything, any that you like. Pajamas or pajamas. I prefer pajamas, the first one. Okay. What are these? What are these? These are things that I really like wearing during summer. Although last summer I bought some other shoes, we are going to talk about them too. But last summer I bought some other shoes. This summer I want to buy these, and very to keep your feet fresh. Although again, you cannot walk a lot in them. They are not particularly, yes, sandals. That's right. These are sandals. Good. Next, you take them with you to the beach or to the swimming pool, for example. Yeah, they have a very funny name, and when I heard the name of these the first time, I didn't believe. I thought that the person was taking the mickey out of me, and yeah. Then I had to believe because it's true, and the name does sound funny. Yeah. But by the way, there are different types of these. These have like this, let's call it a stripe between the toes, and I don't like it. Yeah, flip-flops, that's right, flip-flops. Yeah, don't forget about the hyphen. Flip-flops. Good job. Okay, next one, that is word 32. And these are, again, you may have different options here, depending on whether you prefer British English or American English. Yeah, recently, oh, you wear flip-flops a lot. Okay, cool. Or you wear these a lot. Now I'm confused, but okay. So now I want you to look at these. Yeah, they come from different pair. You can tell that by looking at the colors. Anyways, recently there was a discussion in the chat where, in one chat that I am a part of, where people were discussing how many of these they have. I have 4. 4 pairs of these. One for walking with the dogs, another one for good sneakers, yeah, another one for the cold times, another one for my trainings, and the last one is for summertime. And you can call them sneakers, you are right, or trainers. Sneakers is American English and trainers British English. But then again, it might be confusing because trainers are also sports trousers. So yeah, so far let's fix it. Sneakers or trainers? Sneakers or trainers? Good. Now on to the next one. I'm going again do my magic trick, and now you can see them. So these are the shoes that you would normally wear when you go on a hike, or when it's cold, when you walk in the forest, in some, like, I want to say dirty area, but then again, I wouldn't want my shoes to get dirty. But like when you have to walk a lot, and when paths or not roads, paths are not like specifically made for walking, like it might be hard. Boots. Okay, they are hiking boots. Yes, that's right. I personally don't have one. I just wear my trainers. Yeah. Next one, number 34. This one is a good one as an accessory. I personally don't have one, but I need to buy one. And also, when you lose your weight, very nice, when you can finally like hit the last hole in this thing. What do you call it? What do you call this thing? This is, and this is. Yes, this is a belt. This is a belt. Good job. Okay. Next one. What do you call this? Yeah. This year I decided not to buy it, but I decided to make it myself. I will try to show it to you. Yeah, the thing that this hat is made of is called raffia. So I bought raffia. Yeah, it is not connected to the name of this thing, but what do you call it? This is, and this is a sun hat. A sun hat. Yeah. Then next one, number 36. Number 36. What is it? I think in my life I had a couple of these things when I was a child, and then I didn't wear them. When for some reason I decided to buy one, and I started wearing it, then I think it was less than a year I decided to wash it in the washing machine, and I spoiled it. Like, I cannot wear it now. It doesn't look good. Yeah. A stupid move. And then I didn't know that there are like special I don't know what to call it, but there are like plastic things that you can put this thing on. Straight hat. Well, this is a cap. Yes, this is a cap. Good job. Good job. Okay. 37. And you can see that this arrow goes to her neck. So what do we call this green orange thing around her neck? What is it? I also don't have like such things, but I love them when it is cold. But then again, I don't have this thing for the winter time as well. Oh my god. And I put it into travel essentials. Yeah, but again, if you want to stay fashionable, for example, we saw many women wearing this in Italy. Like, it was really surprising. I think people who sell these in Italy are millionaires or billionaires. And this is a scarf. This is a scarf. Yeah. Now, moving on to number 38. 38. These are, what are these? You put them on when you're cold, if you don't want to get any, like red spots on your hands, because, for example, it happens to me. I get this, yeah, when I get cold. So, do you have any idea what these are called? These are 3, 2, 1, gloves. These are gloves. I personally prefer mittens, mittens that are without fingers. Here, just one hand. One compartment for my 4 fingers. Yeah, but these are gloves. Okay, now we're going to yeah, so I actually have many rounds here, but probably we should break it into several live streams, because I see that maybe it might be a little bit overwhelming. Yeah. So what we are going to do, I will have a second live stream this week, and we will continue talking about travel essentials, and we will discuss 62 words that are left. 62 words that are left. Yeah. Well, so far, thank you for joining the first part of this very important topic, because we all need to know what things we take with us, and also you can use it later as practice, and during next live stream I will show you how you can do that. But so far, thank you for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, I see 5 people. But I will see you next time. So, join part 2 for, I think, on Thursday. Bye bye.